So maybe I think, yeah, transitive and intransitive is one of the most difficult point in Japanese language. And so the more you have learned, the more encounter a lot of phrase, a lot of vocabulary intransitive, transitive, unlimited. What do you think?
Think about what?
So, um, how how should Japanese learner study? How should it study? How to study?
But one thing is very clear is that when you encounter verbs, you're gonna see if o particle appears, o akeru. So
Mm,
or if then you know like basically when you encounter a new verb, you just
mm,
remember that verb with particle. Is this
mm,
new verb use o particle or not? So if it
mhm,
doesn't use o particle, it's pretty much intransitive. Of course, there's
mhm,
exception. For example, bus ni noru is like bus is an object,
mhm.
right? But not all.
Yes.
So that's Andy also mentioned it. Yeah, but basically, yeah. So it's the same things even. So noru doesn't have intransitive though. バスに乗る bus
Mhm,
に乗る When you encounter new verb, you please be aware. Is this verb use particle? And if
mhm,
so, which particle this verb take? Why? Because verb
mm,
always takes same particle. For
mhm,
example, 開く閉まる always take ga. That's as a standard. So you're
mhm,
gonna remember it's set. For
mhm,
example, 日本語がわかります。日本語がわかりません。You see? Always use
mhm,
わかる ga particle.
mhm,
So we are talking about if we can understand Japanese or not, but it's not our action sentence. Like Japanese is understandable. That's the kind of concept of the sentence. So wakaru is actually always take ga intransitive.
mhm,
So when you input verb in your deck or something, you're gonna input with ga. That you have to
mhm,
do. But for example, I know Japanese. I know Japanese. 知る
mm.
知る take O particle.
Yeah.
So you're gonna remember 知る with O particle. O particle is the particle always pop up with 知る. Okay, difficult point
Mm,
here is informal speech O particle often dropped.
mhm,
So if you watch anime, if you watch Japanese content like comedy or dramas, you might not hear all particle. That's very challenging.
mm,
They gonna say,
mhm,
日本語知ってる、英語知らない. But what appeared before verb is pretty much the object. 日本語、
mm,
英語、verb, right? 日本語知ってる、英
mhm,
語知らない. So then, this is actually just all particle is dropped, shortened, omitted. So
mhm,
yeah, if you always seek a particle and if you couldn't find a particle, you cannot like theorize, oh, that is intransitive. You have to be aware
mm,
before verb. What was it? Oh, what
mhm,
was that was Nihongo? Oh wait, is this an object of the action? Okay, then this is transitive. Mhm. That's how it goes. So this is totally definitely. I would not recommend for like a beginner, but until
mm,
this lesson 18 level, you already
mhm,
kind of relaxed about the verbs and you can easily categorize verbs. So while you are working on categorizing verbs, then be aware the particle. What
mhm,
particle always comes together. Okay, another intransitive of use. 今日は仕事がありますか？あります。あずみさん、子供がいますか？いません。See? Intransitive. So if it's with ga, always intransitive. You know, like verb, like you always, verb always taking the same particle. So I think it's really worthy to just memorize verb with particles.
Okay.
Yes, but like this section is not talking about like transitive and intransitive things that are like pairs. So focus on pairs because it's confusing. We admit that. That's why please use both. Like together and differentiate and get used to the difference between them. Alrighty, that's the transitivity pair. It was difficult. Good work.
Difficult.